The radio hissed static for a second, squealing as the dial searched for the right frequency. The garbled voice of an announcer suddenly faded to silence on the word brothers, and Dr. Albert Gilroy spun the volume up to maximum. In the dark lighting of the computer lab, silhouetted against the warm orange glow of the overhead projector, he thrust the sleeves of his lab coat up his arms and prepared his best air guitar stance as the soft opening riff built in intensity and the hi-hats skittered away underneath. The electric guitar solo squealed in, and Albert began, vibratoing thin air with his left hand and nodding his head in a fashion that was completely wasted on his closely cropped blonde hair. "Who's that lady?" the radio sang. "Who's that lady?" Albert warbled an echo. "Beautiful lady." The double fire doors to the lab slammed noisily open, and Albert scrambled into some semblance of a dignified stance as he spun around and pushed his glasses back up his nose. One of the cleaners was shuffling backwards, bum first, through the doors, dragging a floor polisher behind him. He turned at the sound of the radio and squinted to spot the scientist in the dimly lit room. The faintly blinking LEDs that spanned the computer banks of the lab did little to illuminate the old man, and it took Albert a second to recognize him as Sam, the part-time janitor, who refused to retire. Sam shuffled self-consciously as the awkward pause lingered.
Sorry to disturb you, Dr. Gilroy. Bit late to be working, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess, but it takes 4 hours to boot up these babies in the morning, so I might as well take advantage of them while they're still hot. He gestured to the technology around him, raising his voice over the music. Not much longer now, though. I'm expecting a breakthrough tonight.
Oh, yeah? Something good?
Albert smiled wryly. Well, either I will have created something earth-shatteringly incredible, or... He paused. Or I discover that I've been wasting my life for the past 4 years. Sam ran a chubby hand through his thinning hair.
I see. Well, you let me know when that happens either way, and I'll come back and do the floors.
He started shuffling back the way he had come.
Have fun with the Isley brothers.
He nodded to the radio. You a fan?
Nah, not for me, but my daughter likes them. Anyway, see you later.
The double doors closed behind him with a soft